Hi folks, it's Miss Carol. I'm using Screencast today because I want to walk you through a bit of the costume project directions, which we're starting this week, week 5 of online learning, and this will go until week 7. So I've published all 3 of those weeks, which means you can now see all of these sort of little upcoming assignments, and I want to walk you through how to access them. So when you click the online learning folder, you'll immediately see all of these weeks of learning. We've completed weeks 1 through week 4. Last week we took some costume notes and began costume analysis in preparation for this week, week 5's directions. So when you click on week 5, you'll immediately see the costume design project. It says here read for directions. So you'll click on this PDF and it will take you to some of our directions for the project. So you'll see here what's expected of you, the different options, and specifically what you're doing and when you're turning it in. So this is kind of in addition to all of the assignments listed, and you can see when they're expected. If we go back to our week 5 folder, you can see frequently asked questions. So maybe you already have questions having read the directions, but you can see here, for example, a lot of students ask, do my costumes have to be for one specific character? Not necessarily. You can choose to have the same character, for example, 4 different costumes for Elphaba from Wicked, but you could also choose to do different characters, meaning maybe you choose to design 1 costume for Elphaba and 2 for Glinda and 1 for Nessa. So really you have a lot of possibilities with this project, and there are more answers in this document right here. Then if we go to costume project past examples, you can look at this document here and see what your peers have done. So there's been a lot of really creative projects. I was blown away last semester at the sketches, which is one type of conveying your final rendering. You could also do a software or app, meaning you can kind of digitally render these designs. This one is Fiona from Shrek, and this one is Motormouth Maybelle from Hairspray. So a lot of really cool designs being produced. You could choose to use maybe magazine textures or fabrics to create a collage if you feel that your design or artistry skills are not up to speed. And you could also create a real-life recreation. So one student painted her face to be Elphaba for a makeup rendering, and another student actually used sort of a fake head and painted on it to create a Beetlejuice design. So a lot of different options are shown in previous examples of our costume project. So that's week 5, that's this coming week. By the end of the week, you just need to turn in what your decision is by filling out the form. You'll need to copy and paste it into a different tab. And once you submit that, you've done everything that you need to do for week 5, but you are more than welcome to get started on your renderings or started on your research in week 6. That's why I actually published week 6 and week 7, so that you can see, if you want to get an advanced start, what's expected of you in the coming weeks. So for example, you can see, what does my research need to look like? That's due Wednesday, April 29th in week 6. Or you could also see in week 7, what is the costume project reflection going to look like? It's 3 really easy short answer questions where you reflect on the project. So I hope this screencast helps. I made it because I wanted to show you specifically all of the resources that exist in this online learning folder. But as always, let me know if you have any questions about any of this, about the project. And so I really hope this is something fun and creative for you guys to do. Thanks. I'll talk to you more later. Bye.